and Facebook. I didn't hit the damn record button.
Come on, fam.
All right. Now we're live. We're back. It is Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter.
Hope everyone hunted some eggs.
Ate some prime rib and some ham.
So, as our Instagram post said yesterday, we've gotten really into Campbeltown Scotches. There's 5 Scotch producing regions in Scotland because that's where it's made. Lowland, Highland, Speyside, Isla, and then kind of the small. Well, no, I guess Isla's the smallest, but like geographically. Well, not really. It's a whole island. Campbeltown is a town, one town. Back in the day, back in the day, they used to be like the king shit of Scotch production. They had what, 30 distilleries?
Something like that. Yeah. In parlance, it was the Illinois to bourbon. Which still blows my mind. That's so weird.
The two that I've tried so far, and geographically it makes sense. They kind of sit somewhere between a Highland and an Isla in flavor. The first one I tried, Kilkerran, it was nice and peaty and briny. The Glen Scotia was kind of a spicier, like a finished Highland. So I'm sipping Springbank 10-year tonight, just because I hadn't had it yet. What we'll definitely be doing in the future is probably a whole episode dedicated to Campbeltown and digging through. You've got the Springbank 10. I think all you need is the Kilkerran, which if you can't find that, I'll give you some samples.
I can't find it, dude. I've been looking all over.
Well, that's fine, I guess. If you're
mines are really great and shitty at the same time.
Yeah. If you are sending us love on the Instagram,
woo,
my astigmatisms I can't quite see. Are you only live on Instagram? I was, because I didn't hit the button.
I can't. This is driving me insane because I'm not on my computer, so I can't see.
Well, I can see. I can handle the comments on YouTube and Facebook. My arms aren't long enough to do Instagram, so.
But it bothers me that I can't just blatantly point at people and shout them.
All right, so this Springbank already on the nose smells a lot like that. The Kilkerran did.
You ever had durian?
No.
This is kind of what it smells like.
But no, that's pretty.
Babe.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, sorry, I was Johnny.
Yeah,
durian is like a, it's like they call it the forbidden fruit, but it's like it smells like, the actual smell of it smells like sweaty gym socks and like old cheese, but the fruit like itself tastes like a combination of like overripe strawberries and bananas. But it's the combination of the smell mixed with the taste of durian. It's like a funky fruit with some like bad craft singles.
I'm definitely not going to put you on the marketing team for durian.
No, there's no marketing team for durian. Like durian, like nobody says it smells or tastes good.
Yeah, this one again harkens back more to almost like a mixed Ardbeg with like a high proof Glenmorangie. It's like a nice mix.
What happened?
Nothing. Sorry.
I'm getting on here. The computer's booted.
All right, hold on. Pause for the Scooby-Doo ending real quick. All right, you get connected on your one.
I mean, it's still gonna be a minute. You're fine.
Oh, okay, well, I'll sit back down then.
Yeah. Like I'll literally have it. Hell, you know what I could do? I could have it stream. I could have both cameras streaming, and just have me on twice.
One of you's enough, honey.
And you'll never know until I just popped up.
And then I will remove you. No, Campbell. You know, a lot of scotches, like, they fall into buckets. Like, a lot of the Islas have similar tasting notes, a lot of the Highlands and so on. But, like, Campbeltown really is unique. Like, it's a straight up mix 'em situation, I think.
Yeah.
And it's the only Scotch region that I can say I own a bottle from every distillery from, because there's only 3. So that's kind of fun. That is kind of fun.
I bought that Springbank was to complete the deal, because I was like, I didn't want to pay $70 for it. Which, at the end of the day, like, the Glendronachs are that high.
I mean, for a 10-year-old, it's a little steep. It's 92 proof, which isn't bad.
That helps.
And you know that it's from this one tiny ass place.
Yeah, the Glendronachs, the 12 years like $65-$70. The 15 years like 90, and the 18-year, you know, depending on where you're shopping, is either like 160 or 200.
Yeah, I think these are all in that 60 to 70 range, regardless of where you find them.
And the Glen Scotias were affordable.
Yeah, for a 15-year for, I think, what, $70? That's pretty solid. And it's a funky drinker.
Yeah, I like that. That 15 was like cigar-y, like not lit cigar, like cigar oil.
Yeah, it was tobacco-y. It wasn't. It was more malty than the other two for sure, which was interesting.
I can't see how many people we got on. Do we have any?
Yeah, we got a couple.
All right. Hello, everybody there in Radio Land. I can't see you, so I'm not going to shout out who you is.
As far as my astigmatism can see here in the studio.
Go away.
What's that?
I said I'm gonna get my stuff rigged up so I'll be able to get on.
It'd scare our followers away.
Hey, I'm an attraction.
Show killer.
Yeah, show killer. I need to make us get us a soundboard. Hashtag mix them.
Those things are damn expensive.
You can get a like one that's like on the majigger. That made sense. Shit. Anyway, so what kind of nose do you get on that Springbank 10? You already heard my elegant phrasing.
Well, shit, I already drank it. Hold on.
You can smell the oaky afterbirth.
I'll let you know in a second.
Okay.
I didn't say nothing.
Not you.
If you'll all bear with us for just a moment, we'll have some high quality footage for you on all platforms.
We're getting there. Sorry, guys and gals and everybody in between. Mother, don't do no. Okay. You got any comments going?
I'm seeing a bunch popping up on Instagram, but it's too goddamn small for me to read it. I'm seeing people joining though. Hey, everybody.
Hi. Haven't tell them to give. Can't even speak. having technical difficulties, but we're following up TBD and drinking whiskey at Funky Durian.
No, nobody wants to eat that fruit.
Oh, it's the worst. Like they have like the stores in Japan like are like they have signs that say no durian.
Because
it's that stink. Like it smells so bad.
It's that nasty.
The fruit itself tastes fine. It's the smell of the actual fruit is awful. Like it's one of the few things I've ever. I mean, whiskey does that, but it's one of the few things that I've seen that is complete opposite to how it tastes. All right. Might have this bitch. How was your Easter, my friend? You were in Valdosta?
No, we ended up just chilling down here, low key, getting laundry done and all that fun stuff.
Nice. All right.
Crossing my fingers.
Not that boy. Ah, damn it. Hold on. Hehehehe. Gotta love it. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, let me get my shit out of this other one.
Can't hear you on this one. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. There you go. Wait,
Now
no, you're. Yeah, there you go.
hear me now?
I can hear you.
All right, I can barely hear you.
You can barely hear me.
Yeah. Got this. Sorry about this.
I'm mic'd in though. Check.
I can hear you, but it's just barely. How am I coming in?
Loud as hell.
Okay, I can't. Yeah, I can barely hear you. You're like muffled.
Check.
Barely. What's up, Gordon?
Hello. All right, accept my Instagram invite, fool.
I'm trying to. I've never got on Instagram on my laptop.
No, you can't do it on your laptop. You got to do it on your phone.
Oh, hell.
That's why your phone keeps buzzing. You are too available to join.
All right, I've accepted it.
All right, turn it the other way.
Shit.
I thought I muted it. All right, we're going to drink some damn whiskey now.
I can hear you a little better. It's not great, but I can hear you enough to communicate.
All right. Tilt your phone.
I cannot. It's on a charger. I can only do so much.
That'll work, I guess. All right, nose on this. I get like the Highland barley, like that kind of just like generic like pear cobbery fruitiness.
Mm-hmm.
But like, and like it's kind of cliche to say this, but with some funk.
It's not
like having tasted it, I know what it is. It's that kind of smoky brininess from whatever else it's got going on. But yeah, it's like a sharp, meaty. It's a weird. Yeah, that's.
I think it's cheese. A charcuterie board.
And then yeah, the flavor is that straight up mix between like a Highland Scotch and an Islay. It's got some nice smokiness. It's got the right amount of brine.
Gordon said he's hearing two voices out of you.
Mute the audio on one.
How do I
Just turn your volume all the way down.
From the instant, there we go.
Yeah, on your phone, just turn the volume all the way down.
I can still barely hear you. Can I talk again?
Okay.
Nah, I'm still not getting it.
Huh.
Whatever. I'm fucking over this. All right. Drinking.
All right. Drink it. What do you get off of it?
Almost like a funky mead. My shit go down. There we go. Yeah, almost like a honeysuckle mixed with like Swiss cheese and like pepperoni grease. It's interesting.
Yeah. No, it's like it's a meaty smokiness, but there is like a creaminess to it.
Uh-huh.
But it's not that unaged barley creaminess. Because again, this is 10 years old.
Uh-huh.
It's just unique, I guess.
Brother, I can still barely hear you. I don't know what the hell's going on. My damn phone won't stay up. Swiss cheese and pepperoni grease. Are you kidding me? Listen here, Gordon.
Swiss cheese and pepperoni grease.
Yeah, listen here. I may not taste that.
Big old.
And that may not be in the actual thing, but that is what I smell. Whatever you smell is what you smell.
Brother.
I've had people take a bite out of a sandwich and be like, "Oh my God, this smells like burning rubber tires." Well, there ain't no burning rubber tires in a Subway sandwich. Yeah, duh. Sometimes weird things have weird smells.
Oh, because I turned you off.
Okay, talk.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better.
Yeah.
It's a little better.
I keep drinking on my sample because we're screwing up with the technology.
That's okay.
But it's so good.
Hell, I ain't even took a damn sip of this yet.
Drink your damn whiskey. That's the name of our show.
I still get that weird tire note that I was telling you about. It's almost like I don't know. It's like orange. No, it's like an apple cider, but it's like rubbery.
Interesting. All right, I'm gonna do a little experiment now.
All right, Gordon, what are you drinking tonight, homie?
Our scientists spent so much time trying to figure out if they could. They didn't think about whether or not they should.
Right.
I'm gonna test my tasting.
What are you pouring?
A little bit of Ardbeg 10.
Yeah.
A little bit of Orangey 10.
I was drinking that Lafroig 10 cask strength last night, but I was drinking out of a rocks glass. Woo! Big mistake. Shit was just overpowering. Mr. Gordon is drinking some monkey shoulder.
Oh Lord, no! That is not what that is at all.
Well, do you think you had some cross funkization?
No, I get the best parts of a Highland like Glenmorangie, and I get the best parts of an Isla like Ardbeg. But when you water down Ardbeg, you get smoke. The peaty brininess goes away. So I wasn't able to test my hypothesis.
Huh. We getting anything on the Instagram?
Yeah, again, I can't freaking see. Thank you all for joining us. I know we've got a bunch of folks on there, so
they're gonna get my side view so I can read their shit. Mason Black joined. What's up, Mason? Kendra. 1983 Lion joined. What up? Joe McKinney, what up? Both of our teams lost. Yours went farther. Roll Tide. Go Blue.
Anyways, so I think it was because we skipped last week because of a lack of Wi-Fi. So I had the opportunity to do a really cool tasting that I told you about, but we haven't told America about. And that was Coconut Cartel Rum. If you guys hadn't heard of this, if you're a whiskey drinker who wants to try a rum, this is actually really good. It's a Guatemalan dark rum that has it's aged in American white oak, and it's a blend of 4, 8, and 12 year. So then they take this barrel strength blended aged rum and they bring it down to proof with coconut water. Now it's not going to hydrate you or anything. Like, you'll get sick as shit if you think that. But what it does do is, even though it's an 80 proof rum, that coconut water gives a lot of body. So like for whiskey drinkers, if you like the mouthfeel of like a non-chill filtered bourbon or scotch, like you get that with that coconut water. As a scotch drinker, I thought it was pretty cool because the coconut water, if you've ever drank just straight coconut water, has like a brininess. And it is you get a little bit of that kind of saltiness from the coconut water coming through it, along with a really nice hint of coconut. So it's kind of like a super grown up like Malibu. You can drink it neat. You can throw it on rocks. It really doesn't water the flavor down any. If anything, it kind of opens up some new flavors. And you can actually make cocktails with it. We made an old fashioned with it, and it was actually really good because it does have a lot of those like oaky notes that bourbon does because of its barrel aging. So if you're in a market where it is, Florida, New York, a couple of Midwestern states, check it out. It's actually really, really good shit. Highly recommended.
Gordon has had it at some room there. Coconut Cartel room. That's it. Sorry,
I tasted it.
My nice camera.
I tasted that. I don't know what the hell that note is. It's like tar. It's rubber.
Yeah.
It's like what separates it from an Isla. Like Isla is like briny and smoky and meaty and peaty, and this is like smoky and briny, but there's like that. It's a twang, and it swear to God tastes like rubber. It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
Fascinating.
Wow. So that's the Springbank 10. Do you know? Obviously, we've had trouble finding all of these. They're not easy to find. Of course, there's only 3 distilleries in the world that make these, and it's a tiny ass little peninsula in Scotland. But like Springbank versus Glen Scotia versus Kilkerran, you know what's the hardest to find?
A Springbank, I believe. I think Springbank, like the majority of their expressions are hard to find.
Okay.
Because I know they have like a cask strength and a couple of different ones, but I have only seen those. Yeah, we've got audio problems, Gordon. I don't know what the hell to do. It is what it is.
We're working on it. I've got the StreamYard audio muted, and you're only coming through my headphones through the phone on Instagram. So we got this. We'll get it worked out. This is our first Sunday broadcasting to all platforms in a format that everyone can see us. Apparently, the last couple of weeks we were doing it with my workaround. You could only see like a sliver of the screen on Instagram. So we wanted to give our Instagram folks some love and get this done right. But yeah, so I found the Kilkerran at one of my local shops. I was happy to buy it from them. I was actually happy to see it. They also had the Kilkerran Heavy Peated, which, you know me, I'm going to be going back to that.
Hold on.
Hello. I can hear you. Me through StreamYard. Are you sure? Huh. I'll let you figure that out. So yeah, that was a fun little event. And I'm super pumped. It was actually when I went to get the Coconut Cartel that I found the Kilkerran, and I was like, yoink. So yeah, I own a bottle from all 3 of the Campbeltown distilleries. If you are in an area with a Total Wine, my Total Wine actually had 2 of the Glen Scotia expressions and 2 of the Springbank expressions. And that's in the sprawling metropolis of Gainesville, Florida. So individual mileage may vary. Definitely check out your local T-Dub.
I'm sorry, Eric. I know you're getting frustrated. This is.
I ain't getting frustrated. I'm drinking whiskey.
Okay. All right. The problem I'm having, and this is contributory to the sound issue, is I'm not getting you through my headphones. I'm only getting my microphone, and so the audio I'm hearing is you through the audio of my laptop, and my StreamYard is not picking up my mixer.
Oh well, you just got a whole barrel of monkeys.
Oh, it's whatever. We'll have this troubleshooted now. Gordon said it's all right. All right, yeah.
Michael Rivers jumped on earlier, and he didn't realize Coconut Cartel was delicious. Yeah, that's right. Michael was on our tasting. So Michael was feeling left out. He's drinking bourbon tonight, so I'm switching over to Russell's 10 just to. Ooh,
Gordon, I get we have audio issues. We're trying to figure it the fuck out. Quit texting me about audio issues. I know. I think I figured it out. I love you, brother, but I got it. We suck at technology. Mostly me. All right.
I'm still not sure which camera to look at, so I'm looking between them.
Yeah. I can't have this thing. I can't have the phone like set up at the same way as this one, because of it not because the other one's not horizontal. The other one's like horizontal, and this one is vertical, and it can't go the same way without like getting a chunk of the desk here in the shot. So we're just gonna do 2 videos.
It's fine.
I'm down with it. All right. I think we got a little bit of a reprieve on the sound here, so we'll just roll with it. What you pouring next?
I went for a classic, some Russell's 10.
Let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pour that Speyside 23. Gordon, you're a Costco man.
So we've dabbled in a lot of scotches now, including the elusive Campbeltown. What is your favorite region?
Isla all day.
Still Isla?
Oh yeah, Campbeltown has become a hidden obsession.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say none of these have blown my tits away. The 15 was pretty good, but as far as like the lore behind them and everything, they're good. They're good whiskeys. I've got nothing against them. I haven't tried the Kilkerran though yet. I don't know if it's gonna. Of course. Now that being said, I haven't had any other crazy expressions of these either. I'm not giving these a fair share.
We're all going with the floor models. I've been actually really impressed with both the Springbank and Kilkerran. I think it scratches 2 itches because I love Highlands and I love Islas, but you don't always want Ardbeg 10 because you don't want to burp sea foam the rest of the day. And I think the Kilkerran and the Springbank do that. They give you enough of that brininess to scratch that itch, and then it's also just the pleasant maltiness of a Scotch, of any other Scotch. So between the two of those, I think I may have found a new quasi favorite Scotch.
That was the Kilkerran.
I think so because I didn't get that twang on it like the Springbank. But the Springbank's damn good.
I hear you. Yeah, the Springbank. I haven't had the Kilkerran. The Springbank of all of those was the
Spankbank.
The Spankbank was the funkiest.
Yes, it definitely was. I wasn't wowed by the Glen Scotia. It wasn't anything miraculously different from any Highland or Speyside finished in something that I've had.
Did you try the double cask at all?
No, I just went straight for the jugular with the 15.
See, I liked the double cask, and not just coincidentally because of just their price range, but I kind of gravitate more to some of these younger like NAS scotches. I think that kind of hits my flavor profile, because I think and we've found this out with Lagavulin, especially, that the higher the age on it, the more mute some of those kind of like intense notes, which makes that type of scotch what it is, gets kind of muted, and it's more or less like Lagavulin 16 is like an after dinner drink. I'm not gonna say desserty, but it's like that's like gonna end the night with that.
So you're saying did you get more kind of that mix some flavor from the double cask versus the 15?
Yeah. There was some subtle peat on the double cask, and hey, that's good shit. At Balnellen, that was I think that was that sherry finish that I picked up. Or no, sorry Gordon, I picked up Balnellen sherry, not the 12 year, but the ball. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Charlie posted on our Facebook post kind of about the hidden gems of blended scotches versus single malts, and that may be something we dive into. I know we've got a Great King Street Compass Box review waiting to in the hopper. Yeah, he talked about Famous Grouse. I'm a big fan of Johnny Walker Green Label.
I want to pick up that. I've watched a couple of reviews on that Shackleton.
Right.
I think that's going to be a good solid one to pick up.
I saw one at T-Dubs the other night that I think you would enjoy. It's another Compass Box called the Spaniard.
There you go.
It's all I haven't looked up the formula, but it's all eventually finished in Spanish wine barrels.
I'm down with Spanish wine. Down with the clown. I would really like to know where this fucking Kirkland came from. It's Speyside, so
I love how in the grand scheme of like the blending wheel for Compass Box, they've got a distillery near Aberlour.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me put the one out.
Now it's just me.
Gordon.
Balnellen? Am I seeing all those consonants right?
Okay. Yes, that Gordon said he was drinking the Balnellen 12.
I have jumped over to bourbon because I figure we'll take a little bit and talk about what we kind of got on the horizon. I'm drinking some Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel. What we have coming up is actually a 3-episode arc, oddly enough. The next 2 episodes are going to feature some exciting. I'll move this front and center. Elijah Craig releases from last year. Elijah Craig cranked out a straight rye that Eric and I will actually review this coming Thursday. Then late last year, they cranked out this toasted barrel finished bourbon, just their normal juice finished in toasted oak.
Can you let me in on the Instagram?
Yeah,
you kicked me out. Sorry. Yeah, Gordon. That's been one of my new things right now. As I've been going and trying to finding kind of like a sub 50 good sherry bombs on scotches. That Balnellen's a good one.
We probably just had the most jacked up StreamYard because I lost your audio because I'm straight through my headphones from Instagram.
Oh, so you can't hear me at all?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
What were you talking about? The Balnellen?
Yeah, I was telling Gordon I've been going to Total Wine and looking for like sub 50 sherry finish stuff. I want to go through and like get some of like the regular verticals of some of that weird shit like the Glenfawdry, the like Loch Lomond. There's some like random ones out there. There's some like English whiskey that I want to buy, like an England single malt.
Huh. Well, I was just mentioning I'm switching over to Elijah Craig Toasted because we've got a couple episode arc coming up where we take a look at the Elijah Craig drops from last year, the Straight Ryan Toasted Barrel. Good Lord.
That's the color difference of that Springbank.
That's like oil and vinegar. So yeah, two of the Elijah Craig releases, and then the third episode is actually roping in a buddy of ours, Ben Bennett, who is an Elijah Craig fan. We've got 3 barrel picks that we're going to do in a blind flight, along with
you like oaky whiskey, Michael Rivers? We've got a review coming out if you want to wait and watch. You one of your people?
Yeah.
Hey, you can probably get him a sample of it. Yeah.
Well, that's true. Hold on, I'm trying to type from like 8 feet away.
I can answer.
All right.
Yeah. We'll get you a sample, Michael Rivers.
So yeah, our last video in kind of our Elijah Craig arc, by nothing but pure accident, is going to be 3 barrel picks and a blind with the regular Elijah Craig small batch. Pretty excited about that because it's a range of ages. We've got a 9, an 11, and a 12-year-old. So we'll see how it goes.
That Balnellen's the one that I said that tasted like a cherry cheesecake. Really good.
So by cherry cheesecake, you mean with like the creamy cheesiness too?
Yeah.
That's odd.
It's not off-putting.
Is it a non-age stated?
Yeah, it's non-age stated.
So it's probably got some young shit in it.
Don't call it shit.
Some young distillate.
Yes. Young lacquer.
Barley wine.
Yeah.
Show killer.
What? Wasn't Glenlivet born in Gainesville?
He went to school here. He's got a high school here. Glenlivet High. I'll be honest. So, sidebar, just sipping this toasted barrel and not thinking critically about how much it cost, how hard it was to find, or any of that other stuff, it's not bad. If I don't care about any of those factors,
You get any water with you?
yes.
Add a drop or two to that. I want to see what that does to it. Yeah. Yeah, that yeah, I think with the a lot of people shit on the NASs, but I have quite enjoyed that. What's up, sipping on a dry gin martini, shaken out, stirred with a twist of lemon. Oh yeah, Bond, James Bond.
Only if it's Gordon's gin,
If
not
you
Gordon Dubé.
if you couldn't guess by the Alabama symbol and the last name Simpson, that is my cousin. PJ, Eric's drinking on a little Elijah Craig Toaster Barrel. I'm drinking on a little 23-year-old Sherry Scooch.
Eric, you're not going to believe this shit. Couple drops of water, it makes it even oakier.
Yeah, fuck off that. I don't want that. Send y'all a list of what I got. Hey, there we go. My career is hooking brother up. I don't care for G. Good, Gordon. There's
Jen
another
doesn't like you either.
There's another Eric on here that loves Jim, but there's also another Eric that doesn't like Jim.
I do want to try. I think it's St. Augustine has the barrel aged gin.
They got one. Waterloo's got one. Starlight does too.
They do, and I didn't have it. Or did I? Hell, I'll be back up there at the end of the month.
Send you a stimulus check.
A shopping list and an extra damn suitcase.
Tastes like pine tree. Oh, come on, Gordon. You got on to me for saying something smelled off and funky. Don't you like something that tastes like rubber tires and durian?
I know. One of the comments I saw earlier was my sister-in-law is a huge fan of durian. She said, "Don't hate on it."
I'll say this: the fruit itself isn't awful.
I've never had it. Hold on, I'm gonna Google it.
It looks like a jackfruit. You ever seen one of those?
Yeah.
Big ass spiky fucking thing. That's what it is. It's not a jackfruit, but it looks like one.
Do they sell it at Publix?
When was the last time you ate a pine tree, motherfucker?
That needs to be added to a soundboard.
When's the last time you ate a pine tree, motherfucker? It's called olfactory senses. If you go back through a science textbook, you'll figure it out.
We got to do an educational episode on tasting.
Yeah, because apparently there's some people on here that have an opinion.
Well, I mean, no, we do a good job of sniffing whiskey and making up shit, but I wonder if we could educate and inform and.
Now, making up shit is kind of harsh. There is actual science to us making up shit.
Interpreting chemical synapses in the brain hole.
There is actual science to back our bullshit. All right, I'm about to. You know what? I've talked about that ball now, and I'm going to pour me a little bit.
I've had a hankering. We've been talking about brine and all kinds of shit.
Come on, man.
There it is.
Yeah.
Bust out a fun little gimmicky bottle.
There it is. Cherry cheesecake. I want that cognac finish to get here.
For those of you that have never had Jefferson's Ocean, it's a cool story. It's actually really cool bourbon. If you go into it kind of just to experience it, you can taste ocean and stuff. It's actually really neat. It's a little steep on price though. I'll be honest with you, but
that's a bet, Gordon. You are more than welcome to come on by.
I still want to try Jefferson's Pritchard Hill, the cab cask.
PJ, define bourbon bullets.
I know what he's talking about.
Okay.
I got these for Christmas. So it's like it looks like a bullet, but it's essentially a hunk of charred oak.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I've also got like maple and cherry. So yeah, you throw it in and kind of give it a shake, and it infuses with flavor. I bet it wouldn't be half bad. Let me know how it turns out.
Gordon, they're kind of. I'm not gonna say they're hit and miss. Jefferson's is just a different flavor profile.
Yeah.
Not bad by any means, but it's just different, and because they just blend the shit out of everything, like there's no set mash bill unless they said like, oh, this is a weeded mash bill, but it's like you don't really know exactly what the blend is, so it's like they do the guy that runs Jefferson's is a hell of a blender and does some really good stuff. The problem is it's just like Jefferson's always reminded me of just like good old fashioned bourbon.
I've never had a bad Jefferson's expression.
And as much as I talk shit about double oak stuff, I like their twin oak. But Jefferson's is a little bit of a crapshoot, but like I said, it's good whiskey. None of it's bad. I have not tried that chef's collaboration, that rye and bourbon mix.
That'll be interesting. And so will the rye in the port barrels or something.
Cognac.
Cognac. That's right.
Which I think the rye's finished in something do way better than the bourbon's finished in something. I think that finishing, whatever they finish in, whether it be wine or whatever, I just think it tones down the rye just enough.
But rye is a strong enough flavor that it still cuts through.
It still cuts through.
Midwinter Night's Dram.
Yep. That's a dilly rye too.
Versus, and it was good, but the Starlight port or sherry finished, it kind of morphed into something else. Like the bourbon and the sherry like joined forces and turned into something different. It wasn't like a Scotch where you've got distinct like Scotch plus sherry.
Right.
It turned into something different. I think because of how strong and sweet bourbon is already.
Oh, I gotta pull my big dick swing into Gordon here and show him my Total Wine bottle. He'll be jealous. That's what I got in the lotto, Gordo.
That's right. He got some oaky ass weeded bourbon.
This is good weeded bourbon.
12 years is too long. I haven't had the 10.
Also, remember you got the 12 year that wasn't good enough to be this.
It sure as shit wasn't.
I have had Weller 12. Like I have tried to make myself like that, and I couldn't. It was oak, man. I don't know what about that. I don't know. It was just oily as shit. But it was just too oaky. I don't know. It was rough.
There's not a strong enough bourbon flavor to counteract that oak. It's just sucking on a burnt toothpick.
So, Gordon, if you're a Grand Reserve member, which I think you are at Total Wine, they send out an email and it allows you to pick. I think it's like 13 bottles, and you can either pick all 13 or how many ever you want in the order of preference that you want. And then they do a lotto on picking all the Grand Reserve members in the state of Florida. and then if you're lucky enough to get picked, then you get whatever preference and how many are left of whatever bottle you were trying to pick. I had 6 picked. Old Rip was my 6th pick. All the 5 in front of it got taken, and I got picked and got an Old Rip. You might not get you a bottle. It's a lottery.
Yeah, I didn't. Although I'd be happier to pig and shit to win the next one with a cask strength 4 Roses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, I mean, not everybody got picked, Gordon. It is what it is. It's like I said, it's a lottery.
But well, we are winding down this evening.
Don't kick me off yet. I'm still drinking.
Well, you better drink faster. It's almost 7:30.
I know. I haven't gotten the red light yet.
Well, I need to eat. It's dinner time for me.
Yeah, I've already ate 2 hours ago.
It's not my fault you get the old man special.
Oh, I want to send you some cool videos tomorrow. They brought in some giant ass damn machines to rip some shit up and get you barking.
Well, this has been a fun one. We promise next weekend we will have our tech game on point.
Have it hammered out.
Ish. But this has been fun. We talked a little bit about Campbeltown Scotch. We talked a little bit about bourbon. Talked about a little bit what we got coming up. So stay tuned to Facebook and Instagram. Watch your YouTube notifications. We are back to dropping videos every Thursday. Scout's honor because I finally have the time again. But yeah, be on the lookout for our posts. We're always talking about what we're doing, what we're buying, what we're drinking, all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, share, follow, subscribe. You're already on whatever platform you're viewing on, and we definitely appreciate it. But I think until next time.
See, Gordon. Oh, before you say.
Oh yeah. I saw that comment come in.
See, Gordon, you think that people would want the Weller 12 or the Pappy over the Weller 12, and you'd be right, but you'd also be wrong because there's also the other half of the people that are saying the same thing that you are doing, but opposite. Man, I'm not going to get that Weller 12, or I might as well put that Pappy down. Because everybody wants Weller 12 because they're thinking, oh, people are going to put the Pappy first. And then everyone's like, all right, I'm going to get Weller 12. And then it's like, oh, well, I'm going to put Pappy. And then, oh, I got Weller 12. Or, hell, I had people on there. There was people on there in our Southwest Florida Bourbon group. Not everybody. I don't want to preface this and piss anybody off. Not everybody was saying this, but like half of the people on there I see are chase Blantons like it's going out of style. And then they got Blantons in a lottery. They got Blantons in the lottery, and then they got pissed that they got Blantons.
Should have picked it.
They're like, damn it, I didn't want Blantons. Like, well, you put it on your list, apparently. Oh Lord, but all right, yeah, I'll text you, Gordon. Then you'll continue this conversation offline. Damn, Gordon will be referred to as Fort Myers Deech.
That works. Everyone up and about also will understand.
All right, gents, ladies, and everything that's not that. We enjoyed it. Slime
Cheers.
Cheers.